Welcome to your little slice of fun. Here we go.
Hello.
It's Brownload time, people.
Hello.
Hello.
It's that time again.
And if it sounds or feels a bit different, it might do.
It might do because we're a bit loud.
Sounds, smells, looks, touches.
Yeah, it touches you differently.
Yeah.
It touches you differently.
Why would this podcast feel a little bit different from maybe the last 100, 200 odd podcasts we've done?
Because this has actually been created by ChatGPT 3.4.
That's right. We're not even
and a
here.
half.
This isn't Tommy. This is a computer. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
But we are coming from ChatGPT headquarters, which is slightly different this week. No, we're coming from Kedge's house this week. Thank you, Kedge.
That's right.
For letting us around here. And go on. What's your initial thoughts?
No, I mean, the one thing is I remember the podcast we did here. When we were up in North London, we came back.
That's
you lot were
right.
drinking.
Yeah, we were.
And
So
we
it must
did a
be
podcast.
over 3 years ago.
It was like episode 30 or something.
Oh, wow.
Because I think it was something like late night something, isn't it? It was
Yeah,
it was
late night Lurke.
Late night.
If you know that
yes.
episode, yeah.
Yes.
And,
A lot of people like that one.
Yeah, I know, because I was drunk, I was tired, I was...
I wouldn't say we were drunk. It was merry.
No, because
Merry.
I'd come from filming in Harrow, not far from here.
That's
and
right.
I mean, we'd been working all day.
Yes.
And we know when you're that tired, the drink hits you in a different way. And then we were just a giggling mess because you're so tired. You just lose control.
Yeah.
You just feel...
But some of the best bit of content that's come out from that.
They're the best nights. When you have those nights when you think you're not really expecting, you're not really feeling it, and then all of a sudden your body just goes, yeah, cool, I'm up having fun.
You were overtired. Kedge was excited because we were at his house.
Yeah.
And I was a bit all over the place because my bearings weren't right.
Yeah.
So it just makes you go a bit crazy.
Well, because we were different angles,
angles,
different
everything's
venues. Like,
different.
yeah.
But even now, it's a bit different.
How does it feel? Tell Kedge what you said to me.
Yeah, no, I mean,
About
when
being in his
when
house.
I came in, Kedge
Yeah.
obviously wasn't like, so Tommy was outside in the garden. I
Yeah.
was sort of like in and out the conservatory area.
Yeah.
Kedge was in his kitchen.
Yeah.
And I felt like I was on Come Dine With Me. You know, where you can just open random cupboards and just have a look.
Just walking around someone else's
Yeah,
house.
have a
Because
look.
he goes to me, goes, open the fridge and see if... I was like, all right, I'll open it.
Yeah.
But I felt rude doing it because it was like, he's not here, so
Yeah.
can I do that?
I went upstairs, I tried his clothes on.
Brilliant.
Went
Yeah.
for his cupboards.
Yeah.
Found all
Lovely.
his toys by the side of his bed. Wow. There's a real collection there, isn't there?
Yeah, all from Kinder.
Yeah, exactly. And no, so we're live from here, and
It's weird.
And if I'm really honest, I'm looking forward to the end of the podcast.
Oh, I can't wait as well.
Oh.
I know it's a terrible thing to say.
That is a very bad thing to say. People
Yeah.
have just switched this on a Thursday
Expecting
morning.
it to give you,
Yeah, and he's just thinking,
Can't wait for it to
I
be
wanna leave.
finished.
But why? Because I'm a simple man. What people already know why.
Because we're going to have a munch.
We're gonna have a
We
munch.
are going to have a
And we'll
munch,
watch footy.
And we're all
I'm gonna
starving.
watch footy, yeah.
And
Yes.
we are starving.
Oh, who's playing?
Obviously, Tottenham. Everton.
Okay. Tottenham.
But can I just say, Kedge,
Yeah.
quite the spread you've put on.
Well, I thought, spread it out for you guys. You know me, I like
He's
to
got
spread.
both his nuts out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two bowls of crisps.
Yeah, got
and
my
he was
rings
eating-
out
he's got his ring-
and some poppadoms.
Yeah.
What is interesting is that all of these foods are not podcast friendly.
No.
No.
So they're the noisiest food ever.
Why do you
So
say that?
Look, there you go. Those are the corn nuts. Okay, I'm going to have a nibble of your ring.
Okay.
The onion ring.
Feel free.
Go on, you go first.
And you have the poppadoms. So that's nice and quiet. I
There
thought
you
this
go.
will work really well on the podcast.
And then it's that kind of food that as soon as it goes into your teeth,
It's stuck.
Got to lick them out.
you get you
Got to lick out the bits.
got to lick out the bits.
Yeah.
And as soon as you're done licking, you want some more.
You do, and you can't.
No.
And I'm the worst at this because I'm craving it. So if I do
know.
go quiet, and I'm going to be crunching slowly. So can you?
You're
just
not going to
feel-
be. You're not
feel
going to be.
some
You
time?
never
Yeah,
crunch slowly.
Midway through the podcast, we're like,
But yeah, it's like all of the elements have changed. Do you know
The
what I mean?
elements of,
So-
but you know what? It's so nice to have you. I was like a kid today at work. I, was like,
is it?
I want to get home because I
Yeah,
can't
my
wait
mates
for
are
the
coming
boys.
over.
They're
My
coming
mates are
around
coming
to
over.
play, and I can't wait.
yeah. When I tell my wife, I go, you know, when you got to tone it down.
Yeah.
When you. Cause you
Oh
don't
yeah, you can't say you're having fun today.
No,
or you're
no,
looking forward
no,
to it.
yeah, exactly.
This is work.
Yeah.
I went. So Sachi's gonna come pick me up at 4:30, and then we're gonna record at Kedge's.
Yeah.
She was
No,
like,
no,
"All right."
but hold a minute. No, wait. Do it again slowly. The first bit.
Oh, so Sachi's coming around at 4:30.
And what he was actually thinking was, "Oh my god, we're going to play sick tunes in the car. It's going to be sick." Right, carry on. And then, but then,
And then I'm going. And so because it's Kedge's.
Yeah.
It's convenient for Kedge today
Yeah.
that we record around there. Look, I'm bumbling now, even with
Yeah,
you lot,
yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm trying to phrase the right
Yeah.
words. Because if you go, Kedge has got an empty house, he's free.
Hey!
It's like, how old are you?
Lads. Yeah, but again, the undertones of that was we go away because we're gonna get a takeaway. We're gonna watch football. We're just gonna go crazy.
Exactly.
You do know she listens to the podcast.
Yeah, I know, but it's all. But she's all right with it afterwards. But at the time,
You can't. Yeah,
she'll understand.
The
But,
deed's done.
But then she's like, but she did say, what about the kids' dinner? I was like, I'll do that before I go. So I did the kids' dinner. That's when Satch turned up.
He did. They were eating when I was there.
There you go.
Good boy.
He
So-
done that. He done that.
Done it.
I've done my
Done your
duties,
duties.
and now I'm a free agent. But every guy knows when you want to have a night out with your lads, and I talk about this actually in my stand-up, how you try and be good all day.
Yeah.
You know, like you want to be good all day. You just don't react.
Yeah.
The little trigger things.
Less
that
commotion, the better.
The things that you could bring up. Oh, should we talk about this
Don't
now? How
bring.
you do this? and
Don't
you do
bring
that?
up anything. Push it down.
I'm going out.
Yeah.
It's like I'm about to. I've got parole that day from prison.
Correct.
Why am I going to? And someone's starting on me in the canteen queue. I'm not going to get in a fight in prison on the last day.
No,
correct.
Right. So that's what.
Best
that was-
behaviour.
That was my strategy today. So yeah, I'm released now.
And
I'm out.
he's it.
To be fair, I think it was a good thing that, for example, I came round your house because I'm that friend that your wife's like, she's cool.
Oh, it's only Satch. Everyone's
Wives
mum
love
loves Satch.
Yeah, no, and wives.
As if it was him and it was the other way around.
Yeah.
we would have had a
Well,
problem.
what's going on? Where are you going?
Why is he in my house?
No, but because he'll come in doing the running man, and he'll be like, "Oh, he is the guy that you can't fly with. You know, he's in the no-fly zone."
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. True.
but thank you. I'm grateful to be out. It's actually a lovely sunny day. It feels like spring is in the air.
It is
It's the
nice,
start of
yeah.
April, and it's a Monday night. So yeah, I'm excited about today's podcast. How have you been? How was your weekends, boys?
Well, I think I've got to ask you two because you guys were obviously very much out together. It was like, do you know
That's
what
a
I mean?
loaded question. He
Yeah,
knew
do you know what I
it.
mean? Let's talk about that.
So yeah, let's ask.
like
how
date
was-
night.
How was our weekend, Sachin? It was well. Okay, so for those who don't know, it was this weekend was Sonu Nigam's concert, and so he was doing Wembley Arena on Friday night.
He was.
That's where Satch and I were, and then on Saturday at the Morningside Arena in Leicester, which I've never been to, the basketball arena. Didn't realise that. It was packed out concerts. So if you were there, and by the way, there were loads of Brownloaders there. Loads of people listened to the Brownload. So thank you.
For me, it was like, don't get me wrong, it was like, it ticked all the boxes in a weird sort of way. My mum wanted to go to the concert. I was like, I'll take you to the concert, not a problem. I didn't mind going because my mate was there, obviously.
Yeah.
So I was like,
That's me, by the way.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
No. We actually, I didn't see Sonu.
No.
He just kind of whizzed past
What
us.
do you mean you didn't see Sonu?
No, we saw him, but we didn't meet him or.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Yeah. Should I say this? I'm going to say.
You
say
didn't
it.
meet him.
We have to be
didn't-
true,
didn't.
right?
No, but come on, how many concerts have we been to when we've been about 2 foot away from
Well, if
someone?
you're
and
with
we've
me, then we're on stage, mate.
Yeah.
No, but he was on stage. I think anyone could have gone on and off stage. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was,
He wasn't as approachable
Yeah.
as your Udit Narayan. Udit Narayan, for example.
Well, hold a minute. Did you meet him, Tommy? You were hosting his show, so there must have been a little selfie opportunity moment in the hallway, gangway, where you thought, oh, let's just have all right, Sonu, how's it going? Well, normally they go,
go on.
let's big up the host, Tommy Sandhu.
Yeah, Bobby Sidhu.
Yeah, Bobby Sidhu, yeah.
Yeah, they'd get
From Club Asia Radio.
Yeah, Club Asia Network.
Network, yes.
I listen to Club Asia Network all the time. Love your
best
show.
station in
haven't
the
been on- haven't
world.
been on in 5 years, but okay, yeah, thanks.
Tommy,
thanks.
you're so good on
No.
that late night
Okay.
love show.
So, just because you asked the question, and I have to be truthful. The
Yeah.
podcast is truthful, right?
Right.
I didn't even shake his hand. I didn't get to.
serious?
I didn't get to. And people were coming
You
up to me.
didn't shake his hand?
No, I didn't even shake his hand. I never said hello. Never met him.
Did you
because
cross like stairs?
swords? No, we didn't.
Did you exchange any?
No. So on the
What kind of?
so firstly, Wembley.
We could have just sent a rug bot Tommy.
Oh, AI Tommy all day long, right? AIT. It was the first day. Wembley's massive, right?
yeah, it's big. It's a big place.
And when he rocked up, I was already there. I'd already done my.
But you put the reel up, and your dressing room was opposite his.
I know.
It was like there, like 2 foot away.
And outside his dressing room is his security, who I know really well, who are cool.
Yeah.
But
He's a really nice guy, that guy.
Yeah.
that security guy, that one
Really nice
massive guy.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't. And then he kind of came in, came out. He didn't really look around.
Yeah.
But what I will say,
yeah,
I have to balance it out because he didn't have any really time for me, but I didn't really expect him to either.
What do you mean?
But what I did see him do, and this is Morningside the next day, they went, one of the band members actually, because I was chatting to the band, he goes, we're going to have a little prayer before the concert. You're welcome to join us. I thought, that'd be lovely. That feels
Yeah.
really like a nice positive way of starting it.
Yeah, a show, yeah.
And then right. And I went up there, and he came up there, and he hugged every member of the band, and there's like 20.
Oh, that's nice.
Did he hug you?
Huh? I was stood at the back.
He didn't hug him.
He didn't hug me.
Tommy, that was your chance.
I know, right? But at that moment, everyone who wasn't part of
Sonu
the band,
I played the
they were,
triangle.
right? Anyone who's not now, let's all go back downstairs, like to where the show is going to start from, and left them to it, so that I didn't get to be a part of the prayer in the end.
So you missed that as well.
Yeah, but I stood at the bottom of the stairs. I thought, let me just channel some good vibes and see if I get something from here. But it was a good show.
I can't handle that.
Yeah, but it was. So I just think he.
No, but he's
been in the game a long time.
No.
I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna balance it out because I could see what was happening. Tommy was on stage hosting him on, so I could see Tommy. I was looking at both.
Yeah,
Tommy's to my left, Sonu's to my right.
Right, yeah.
So Tommy's hosting them on, and I can see him. He was getting in the zone, and you can't knock him for that.
He's doing his
he
VRs
was doing
and all
his
that.
sort of. I'm ready, and to be fair, there was a bit of a delay between Tommy hosting him and him actually coming on and sort of the music going. And
it's a bit awkward. That
it was a bit awkward, but I could see he was getting in the zone and he weren't ready. So I saw him come out the dressing room and he was walking towards the stage with his bouncer or whatever. But he was just in the zone, and I was like, do you know what? Good on you. You stay that way.
Focus, yeah.
He wanted to put on a show.
And that's why I don't go over and say hello.
Yeah,
I don't want them to feel like...
You shouldn't do
but
that.
pre-show, mic test and all of that.
Because I think afterwards you can, but before you should be focused on your job.
Yeah.
Right.
And I remember actually Lily Singh, Superwoman. Yeah. We interviewed her just before...
Sing?
Lily Singh.
Singh.
Lily.
Yeah.
Right? It's Superwoman, right? YouTuber. And we interviewed her just before she did her show in Wembley. She did like a tour of for all her crazy fans and all that kind of those... It was just mad. These young people going crazy for her, right? And I'm gonna come back to what that rattling is. Everyone can hear in the background. No, Jimmy Savile isn't here with all of his chains.
Mr. T.
Yeah, he's all Mr. T.
Can you just hurry up?
Yeah. Anyway, Lily, she didn't like it either. No one, just about to go on stage.
Yeah,
she went, Tommy, only because it's you, I'm doing this interview right now, but I've got to be on stage in 20 minutes.
No, agree.
Right, got to get in the zone.
I think you need. Whereas Kedge is the guy that would go there 2 minutes before the guy's about to.
Fully.
Yeah. And you know what? I was gutted.
I don't like that.
I'm going to say, Kedge, I was gutted that you weren't there. Because,
I was gutted.
Because it's it was all the hits that we know him for.
All the bangers. But I've seen him before, so I've drank from that fountain before,
right? And
it's a good fountain.
And I did feel. I felt guilty because obviously I'm on and off stage. I'm thinking about what I'm going to do next and all those kind of things. And Satch is there, and I'm thinking, something's missing.
Yeah,
there's a little skinny pole missing.
Yeah,
and that was you, Kedge. And then I saw Satch. Sorry, Satch, I'm going to have to say it.
Yeah,
being a bit of a Kedge.
What did I do?
Right?
What did I do?
He went and sat where Kedge sits. Whenever we're at Wembley, and we've been at Wembley a few times now. They have that barrier at the front.
Yeah.
Now on the other side of the barrier, there's those low little steps you can sit.
Yeah.
And it's for the photographer, it's for security, it's for like a little perch spot.
To be fair, I just absolutely go there, and I don't care.
And you went there and you filmed the whole concert from the front row. Even before,
sold many
in front
copies
of the
of
front
it.
row. Yeah. Right. Satch sat there for about 2 minutes. Security went, sorry, you can't sit here. You got to move on.
No, it wasn't that. I said to the guy, I was like, I'm going to sit here for 2 minutes until he comes out, then I'm off. And he was just like, yeah, cool, that was it.
All right. And then I saw Satch and I thought, oh man, that's weird.
Poor guy.
No, it wasn't. The guy was actually really safe because he was like, he didn't let anyone else sit there apart from me.
Yeah. Actually, that guy goes, do you want a wristband for your mate? Because Satch was going to add a ticket. And I thought, I'm pretty sure it'd be fine. And he went off, didn't he? It was a lovely security guard. Anyway, big up to security at Wembley. Big up all those people make it happen. But it was a great gig. Loads of sing-along anthems. If you were there, we had a good time.
What were the highlights?
Well, I think the highlights was we randomly went... Tommy should have been there. I was in some random VIP backstage thing before the thing with all sorts of different sponsors and people that were
lapping
coming
up
to us and taking photos and saying, we listened to you on the Brownload and blah 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 blah. It was a bit weird.
Yeah,
weren't expecting
celebrity.
Yeah, we went and stood in front of the media wall. Had our picture
you
taken.
were the media wall. Yeah.
Oh, is that photo that we posted?
But that's on.
Can I just say that's a very nice photo?
Yeah, it was.
I did feel a little bit left out.
What did you notice about Sachin's face?
He was smiling.
It was smiling. Yeah.
I'm going to show you a photo. I'm not smiling.
That was such a cheesy smile. Like, why do you do that?
No, do you know what it was? There was loads of people were someone made me laugh, and there was stuck. Look, this is a normal photo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
serious,
more like it. Just
serious.
Yeah, because people say that Satch doesn't smile generally, and I was like, he doesn't.
And I was actually going to post this one. Then I thought, let me post the one where I'm smiling because.
You look
Also,
like a
like you had Sonu Nigam in the middle, just sort of sticking his head between you two, and I was like, that should have been me.
Oh, and by the way, sorry, just because you've opened up your phone there, and Satch's got that new folding Samsung phone with a massive screen.
Oh, yeah.
Loads of people were like, "Oh, what
is that?
Wow,
Modern technology.
Wow,
Yeah,
that is
honestly,
really.
there was a lot of wowing going on in the media.
And by the way, can we just big up Mothers for the nibbles because
Yeah,
the
it
food
was good.
The,
It was good.
chili chicken thing that was going around was delicious.
Lovely.
I'm quite surprised that you were on that, Tommy, with considering what you were wearing, because I was like, if he drops this on this now, we're going to have a problem.
He had that kind of like sort of skirt vibe, isn't it? So it was
Yeah,
easy access to the toilet.
He was, no, but the problem
Straight
is,
in and out.
Yeah,
Tommy was
Good
just, that was his outfit for the show.
Yeah.
If he dropped a bit of chili chicken
like
and rolling
that.
down,
Yeah.
bro,
But-
he would have.
But mind, I'm glad I did lap that up because the next day at Leicester, I thought Leicester had some good food.
What
Right?
happened? What happened?
Backstage, they had onion bhajis, which are onion pakore.
Too much del.
And it was too much. You're right. It
Yeah.
was sloppy. And then they warmed.
That's just onion del.
Bless them. The guys warmed it up for me. I'm sure when they're fresh, they're nice and they're crispy and all that. But you can't warm up a
Oh
pakora.
no, warmed up pakora is
No, it
nice.
doesn't work.
Dirty,
and then I had that. And
Sorry, I can't.
And
I can't.
Bit dirty.
because
It
it
was
was,
dirty.
and because it was in a basketball arena, the dressing room was the changing room, so there was nowhere to really properly sit. It was like
Oh,
the benches, and I was a bit, and I was just on my own because no one came with me on that one.
No.
So
I
was
feel
there.
sad now because
There's
I actually gave him company on Friday.
yeah,
Okay.
But anyway, having said that,
And we stole cookies.
Can I've been hearing. I want to pick up on one of the things that you guys posted, and that was
what did we
Satch
post?
taking the mickey out of Sonu Nigam's outfit.
Oh,
yes,
I mean, that was a big talking point because it wasn't just me.
Describe
That-
the
What do you mean? What do you mean?
It was, I mean, you know, back in the 80s when Hira and Premier had that whole glittery vibe going on.
Yeah.
That was in the 80s. Cool.
Right.
But he wore a whole suit like that.
Oh,
It was
that-
like
oh,
a proper,
that
it was a
glittery
proper
suit.
suit.
But then
No,
he-
but that's almost like Michael Jackson-esque Billie Jean.
well,
It's funny you say Michael Jackson.
so yes. Then in Leicester, he had on like a black leather suit, which was even more Michael Jackson.
Brilliant. And
it
because
had-
he is a fan.
and it had what looked like rips in it, in like claw marks.
Yeah, Wolverine. He had a fight with Wolverine.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It was like,
Where, on the back or in the front?
throughout.
How old is Sonu Nigam? What do you reckon?
That's a good.
What is
That's a good question,
That's a
that.
good
I'd say
question.
I'm going to go at mid to late 50s, 57, 58.
Yeah, he could pass as about 45,
Oh,
46.
easily. Full head of beautiful flowing
but
hair.
I think being in the game, I reckon about 53.
yeah.
I think he's probably like late 40s.
Nah.
And what is he?
He's 49.
Is he?
49.
Okay.
Oh, so
73.
he started young.
Oh, yeah,
really.
no, he started young.
That, I just, because of how long he's been in the game, I thought it's been 3 decades
No,
now.
he's been around for a while.
Yeah, okay. Well, Michael Jackson suited up. He clearly loves Michael Jackson.
He does.
Actually, let me quickly
All
say this.
Indians do.
Yeah, right? And what I will say about him is he enjoys sound. He plays with noises like...
Yes, he does. Did he do the Paneer Tikka banger in the song?
No.
Okay.
He did like...
Huh?
He did...
So he asks the crowd for random words, and then he makes it into a song.
song? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
and it's very clever how he does it.
No, he actually wasn't. He didn't play with the crowd that much, but he kind of
Okay.
he did a big Lata Mangeshkar kind of tribute thing
He
as
did,
well.
yeah.
But he had the leather suit on, and then at one point during his song, the band start playing Billie Jean. Jing 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 jing.
And he's
And
doing
then-
the whole.
Oh yeah, the
Dude,
pops.
He's,
yeah.
he's in the hip.
If
the
I was
hip
there,
thing,
I would have been on stage with him.
bruv, and then he did the moonwalk.
Wow!
I wanted to-
wow.
The crowd.
Was
wowed.
it wow?
The crowd wowed.
No.
Me and Satch looked at each other and we slightly winced because
Did the crowd react when Michael Jackson did his Billie Jean for the first time, Moonwalk, and then everyone goes, "Ooh!"
yeah, but yeah, they were just wow. That, it's him and he's
Yeah,
but
an
obviously-
Asian. How far did he do it? How many steps?
What the funny thing is, we were watching
Half the stage.
but we were watching
Okay.
from side on, Satch, so we didn't see.
No,
How well he-
bruv, it wasn't great.
No, but you don't know. It might
Did
have
it-
looked
oh,
amazing.
No,
front on.
wait. It didn't look, was it not good?
It wasn't good.
He was wide-legged,
What do you mean wide leg?
like when your feet are shoulder width apart.
Yeah, it was like squatting and doing it.
Yeah, and it was like
Someone please film. Why did you
Bruv.
not film this? Please, I need to
As
see
soon as
this.
it's gone in a flash, we
No,
looked
but-
at each other.
That's
and
a
it was
move. That's a
over.
move in itself. Dude.
No.
If you like got your legs was like straddling
Yeah.
or something, and then moonwalking that, that's a whole new art.
It's like you're sitting on an exercise bike and trying to do the
Yeah.
moonwalk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and it was anyway. I was like, and I'm like, oh my god, did you do the moonwalk?
Hey.
And,
No, but
and-
did he start it? Did he have the pops and the locks? Did
Yeah,
he
he thought it was sick.
look, it might have been.
so basically, it was like me doing it on stage.
yeah,
No, better than you.
Yeah. I will defend it just in case we ever meet him and he hears his podcast. That maybe from front on it looked better. That's but side on, it was
side on, it was whack.
Side on, he was coming towards you.
Yeah.
Or he was going
he was backing up towards us. Yeah.
At Leicester, he was
with his legs wide out and his jither hanging there like it just looks a bit. Bichara.
But
that's India.
People liked it. So it doesn't matter.
And talking of the people that were there, Pooja Joshi, let me just say hello to you. She's a regular Brownload listener. She was in the crowd.
Saw that video.
Yeah, and she was like, I've been listening to you since the radio days and all of that. So it's just nice. It was
and
lovely.
also I need to big up Arpit Shah, who I met right at the beginning of the concert. And he
Who's
was like,
Pete?
Arpit.
Okay.
Your pit, my pit, our pit.
Yeah.
He messaged me after. He goes, "Oh, that was me, by the way, calling your name." I was, "Oh, wicked man, nice to meet you."
Yeah.
Well, I didn't really meet you. I just said hello. But,
Okay.
nice to meet you.
And by the way, okay, now can we move on from the weekend?
Oh,
Great
no,
weekend.
we're doing big ups. I've got to squeeze in one more big up as well, actually. And that's from someone just called Brown Guy. I mean, he's even changed his name so he's affiliated with the Brownload.
Brilliant. He's related.
Love him for that. And firstly, he met, well, I don't know, but basically, But anyway, he basically messaged to say, Kedge, I tried the divider.
The Tesco.
He sent the photo. He goes, I felt like an idiot. And then the message is, especially to Kedge, you made me look like an idiot. I'm not coming round yours for Eid. He's quite upset by it.
Full on.
So I took this upon myself to reply back to him from Kedge.
Yeah.
And I said, bruv, even Einstein felt like an idiot when he tried to explain gravity to the common man. You are Einstein. Lead the way, my brother. Love, Kedge.
Okay, we need to take...
And he replied back.
Okay, before we get into the reply,
okay.
Satch, we need to have a corporate statement on replying to listeners directly, particularly
do you know what? Kedge. I was actually going to talk to you about putting a lock on the account.
Yeah.
So people can't.
Because now I'm like, now you're reflecting on the brand by quoting Einstein in the comparison.
But in the beginning, everyone
yourself.
thinks you're a plonker.
Huh?
In the beginning, everyone thinks you're a plonker.
Even in the end, people think you're a plonker.
What did he say back to
he
the
then
Einstein
replied
quote?
going, ha ha. That's very true, Kedge. Please, can you also give a shout out to my lovely wife, Sadia, who introduced me to podcasts and, more importantly, to you legends.
You're a lovely man.
There we go.
Brown Guy, thank you. And hello,
Thank
Sadia.
you,
Eid Mubarak, Ramzan Mubarak. Hope you're having a good one.
And I'm back in there for Eid. Hey!
Yeah.
Oh, they come around your house.
By the way, we're invited tomorrow to the iftar dinner again. At the
He always tells us last minute.
before.
This guy.
The day before.
And then the people invite us go, Kedge and Says never come. This is it. It happened live. This is the first time he's mentioned it.
No, but the invite actually came through at the end of last week, which always tells me that maybe they thought, we got a couple of spares. What about that Tommy bloke?
Where is it? I bet you something really...
Is that the English?
Is that Lords?
Lords at the English cricket board. It's a.
I know, and I said to him, I was like, I would have come.
It's a cricket.
What time is it at?
6 o'clock tomorrow. Actually, it's quite early, 5 o'clock, because they do prayers first, and that's always really
Can't
amazing.
Can't make it. He's telling me a day. No, to be fair, he told me on
really
Friday.
I told him on Friday.
I didn't get told.
But didn't I say that? The emails just come through.
No, I think it came through 2 weeks ago.
Oh no, it didn't. But anyway, if you wanted to go to, but I
Sorry.
think tomorrow's a bit.
Sorry.
Can we
Right,
address
why are you jangling? Why
are you jangling? Do you know what he sounds like? It's like, do you know when a cow has a bell around his neck and he's just walking around the field?
Or when a murderer is walking up behind a victim
with a heavy leg.
Come on.
and you just hear like,
Let's hear it.
That's the swing. What do you think, Kedge? Don't do that. Don't ever do that. Like, it's okay with us, bro, because I can forget it. Well, actually, I don't. But other people, they'll judge you for that.
What is it?
You guys have made me wear all 3 of my medals. So yes, I ran the half marathon.
He loves it.
I ran the half marathon
Well done,
on
I'll
Sunday.
give you a round of applause for that, 'cause that's big.
The London half marathon.
The London half, so it's the landmarks one. And so that medal is basically, it kind of looks like this.
Look,
What is it?
it opens up.
It's
It
It opens up so you can put your powder in there.
It does look like a makeup
does
thing.
look
Yeah.
like a makeup thing.
Compact.
but-
Powder your big nose.
So I've got that one, and then I was just showing you that I've done like the London Trinity because I did the London half marathon in September, then I did the London marathon in October, and now I've done the London landmarks half marathon. So that's the Holy Trinity.
Bog, Kedgy Bull.
So yeah, but you guys made me wear it all this time. Now my neck's hurting because they weigh a ton.
Look at that. There you go,
Thank
Mr.
you.
No, you
Well
should.
done.
To be fair, if I'd done all of them, I'd wear them to Tesco.
Yeah.
No, I would, because it's a big achievement.
It is
And
a
well
big
done,
achievement.
man.
And you know what? Now that you said that, I think I might do that. Actually.
I think you should.
I mean, I did wear it around everywhere yesterday.
You should.
Those medals,
Yeah.
53 miles.
Oh, look at you, Carol Vorderman.
53 miles of bug, kedge, bug.
Bug, kedge, bug. Yeah. So there we go. But yeah, no, it was brilliant. And thank you to
How was it? And how do you feel about sort of, because I thought about this when you put it up yesterday, your story, I was watching it, I was like, if I was a tourist that came over this weekend to go and see London and all the roads were closed, I'd be annoyed.
Yeah.
there was a lot of closure.
Because all the landmarks were
closed.
locked off.
Yeah, so there were... Well, no, people
I'd be
were...
screwing.
People were in and around. You could, you could walk around them.
But you couldn't drive into London.
No, there was no way you were going to drive in. There was a lot of lock off, and but that's the beauty of running with these things, because you're never going to be able to do it ever again. And you run the streets of London, and it's incredible. The atmosphere.
Maybe some of those people will never come to London ever again.
Maybe
that was their time. What happened? Oh, I spent the whole time in traffic.
Inconsiderate.
But what an amazing thing to have been part of. If you just walked into it and all of a sudden you just see people running and you just get caught up in that emotion and the cheering and all of that.
That's a
and
vibe.
It's brilliant. And it is nice. And I've got to say, a few of the Brownloaders did actually sponsor me as well. So thank you to everyone who did sponsor.
What's the charity?
For Great Ormond Street Hospital.
Very good.
And yeah, it was a brilliant run, and it was.
What's
good.
the final figure? What'd you get to? A few hundred quid.
Got to about 650. I
Lovely.
haven't checked it today, so yeah.
And how long did it take? 2 hours.
Well, I thought, you know what? I thought last time I did the half marathon, I did it just over 2 hours.
Right.
And I thought, I wonder if you can do it under 2 hours.
Yeah.
But I thought, I'm not going to put that pressure on me. I'm going to just go and enjoy it. And like the start. So because I was running with all my cousins and everyone as well. I just got into a really good rhythm straight away.
Did you ditch him?
So I kind of ditched them like mile 2.
I knew he was going to do that.
Well, you have to.
Well, no, because because the pace that they run, I run it as well. Do you know what I mean? So I thought I'll just hang with them. But I started getting, I got a really good rhythm, and I started feeling good. So I thought, you know what? It's not like I accelerated quickly out to get away from them, but it just happened, and my pace was just a bit quicker.
Yeah.
So I just got ahead, and the first 8 miles, solid, really going at a good pace. Even my dad was like, "Oh, kid, you're going fast."
Yeah. How did he got a tracker on you?
Well, he had a tracker, and he was looking at where they were standing, and then my dad, like you, Carol Vorderman, doing the math in his head, and he was figuring it out. But then, oh my god, the last two, because going at a speed that I've never ran at meant that I didn't know what was coming in the last 2 miles.
Right. Did you swear when you ran?
I did think about that.
But
I didn't, because I thought I'm not about that life. I'm not about that life because it's all positive.
Yeah, you are.
But in
you swear the most out of everyone.
No, but in this moment,
controversial, man.
Positive. I had to keep it positive. So I was smiling. And I was just thinking, just smile, be happy, and then, the usual PHS mantra, which is positive, happy, and smile.
Okay.
And so I'd do that, and then the last 2 miles were hard. But then you're thinking, and then I thought, I'm not going to look at my watch now because I'm just going to give it some, but I'm not going to look because I might be already over 2 hours.
Yeah.
And then, do you know what I mean? So I thought, I'll give it the I crossed it, and it texted me, and it was 1 hour, 59, 35 seconds, and I thought, just did it.
Lovely, that's fine.
Brilliant.
So and this is the most important thing. What did you eat afterwards? Because I bet you must have eaten.
Oh my god, I wolfing it down. Yeah, so literally burrata. We had a what do you call it? Bruschetta. Massive pizza. Even the crust caned it. I was caning other people's crust.
It's like you're hollow.
You were eating other people's crust.
I was eating other people's, passing the crust into my.
Pass the crust up on the left hand side.
Then I came home and had Nando's. I was just like, I've just been eating. Yeah, I know.
You're feeling all right.
Unreal, like the amount of food I've eaten. But yeah.
And even today, you were thinking hungry as well. So all leading to the food that we're going to eat.
Yeah, but I want to get you guys to get involved in this. I somehow need you guys to get involved.
Get involved in what?
In doing a half marathon.
No, yeah, you're right. I'll do it walking.
It doesn't matter, Satch. Honestly.
No, but I'll do it anyway. I'm doing it again in October.
Exactly.
And I'll do it.
September.
But Satch, don't run ahead of me.
No, I'm not. I'm doing the walking. I did it last year.
Yeah.
Actually, saying that, Tommy, I was saying this to your missus just before you came down. I'm doing it again this year.
Oh, well done.
I've got about 12 people signed up. Just mates, and they were like, "Oh yeah,
collect
we want
the
to do
people.
this year."
Yeah,
collect
and you know what? I noticed a few more decis, and it was nice to see a few more decis doing the half, because you don't see up in there doing it that many.
Yeah.
You get a few who are very good, but you don't get like Arm Admi like us doing it, and it was nice to see more up in there doing it.
My wife's doing a marathon for the first time this year. At the end of this month. So
she's going to ace it. She's going to ace it.
I see her training.
Right. Actually, talking about food as well, by the way. I went to West Ham versus Southampton yesterday.
Yeah.
And I had the burger at the stadium. I'm just hungry. I want to make it
very quickly.
Yeah.
I saw you at the stadium. Do you know how I saw? I was watching. So basically, I saw you put something up on Instagram yesterday.
Yeah.
And basically, the way I was in the gym yesterday, the way it was loading, I saw, let me see what Tommy's doing. Click
Put
the
it
thing,
my story.
put on his story, and he was singing. He was singing the song.
The West Ham
I'm
song.
Forever
Blowing bubbles.
Do you know what was loading on my phone?
What?
And it just kept on repeating in the gym.
Yeah.
I'm forever blowing. And it just kept on going around. I'm forever blowing.
I'm forever blowing. I'm forever blowing.
And that was it. And the whole gym was listening
What
to
was
him.
I blowing then? In the
No, but we didn't know.
Oh,
That-
okay.
that's-
No one knew.
Maybe that was it. That's the end of the song. I'm forever blowing. Thanks a lot, guys. See you later. Thanks.
But it was just on repeat and quite loud. And I was like, oh, I better
Turn this
how do I
off.
turn
I
this
went
off?
there, yeah, had the burger. But, okay, I've got to tell you this. Quite a few of the lads were like, came up in the kind of, while we were eating the burger, and the burger was good,
Yeah.
okay-ish.
Yeah, it's a burger. It's
Stadium
a
food.
stadium burger.
And then everyone moved on to the conversation of, have you been to Tottenham Stadium?
Oh.
Because the food's supposed to be amazing. It's got like
Yeah.
shopping
It's
centres.
like Box
and-
Park.
Yeah.
It's the pizza there, like that photo. I don't know if you might have seen it, but
Pizza's banging. I've
that
had it.
photo I put up, Satch couldn't even believe it, and the amount of people going, Kedge, what restaurant are you at?
Oh,
And
where
when
was it?
And it was at Tottenham Hotspur Football Stadium because it was.
I've had that pizza.
Yeah. Oh, have you?
Yeah, remember I came
Oh
with
yeah,
you and I had it.
I told Satch, I said, have this
Is it good?
pizza.
It's restaurant quality pizza.
Oh, wow.
But it's just you can get a normal margarita, but they will add, if you want, like a bit of pesto sauce on it, and oh my god, it's
Lovely.
game-changing.
Okay, stop knocking over food. But yes, big up Tottenham, big up burgers, big up stadiums.
And the game, a good result for you, wasn't it, really?
West Ham won, so yeah,
Yes.
happy days.
Yeah.
Controversial VAR goal, which apparently they said if they carried on looking at it for maybe 50 more seconds, it wouldn't have been given. But that's the latest.
But they just...
He has to do that.
no,
That's-
I'm balancing out. I'm balancing. I'm balancing.
What do they call those? In another phrase, I've heard of like microaggressions or micro whatever.
How
that's,
is that
that's micro mene. You know,
No, look, he's just annoyed about football. His manager's been sacked.
Yeah.
They're going to play in a bit. It's a tough game. I
Yeah.
think he's a bit worried about
I'm
tonight.
a bit worried, and like I said, if we're
Yeah.
losing at half time, I'm kicking you out.
And
Is it?
I'm going to make.
I ain't leaving.
As long as I've eaten my food,
You don't care.
I ain't leaving until the end. I ain't leaving until the
It's
end.
Wolf of
But
Wall
speaking
Street.
of something controversial, and I want to kind of bring this to the table because this week, for some reason, I mean, I'm on a Zoom call with you, Kedge, more or less every day for
Yeah,
work.
we are for work calls and
with
all
the rest
that.
of the team. But
This, by the way,
on-
just a little disclaimer. This is whatever this is irked him. This is really got.
Why? What- how
I
do
can
you know?
feel it.
Oh.
The tone has changed.
Yeah, and I think I've messaged this to you in the week, definitely, Kedge, because it kind of wound me up a bit.
Go on.
And it's not just the work. I've just seemed to have found myself on a whole bunch of either Zoom calls or Skype things or little meetings that you have just had planned for this week. And for some reason, everyone just brings their dog on the Zoom call or the Skype, and I'm like, we're trying to have a conversation, and I'm like,
What, they bring their dog, or their dog
no,
jumps
but it's
into
like,
the shop.
look, the way I was looking at it is, if you're on a Zoom call, you try to be in a room where no one's going to walk in, like your kid, like
Yeah.
if your
Kids,
children,
family, yeah.
kids, family, you don't want no one to disturb
We've
you.
been
And
through all of that
and I
during
think that's
lockdown.
like your sort of Zoom etiquette now, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's part of it.
Goes somewhere
So
quiet.
why
Yeah.
are dogs now allowed?
Why are dogs now allowed? Yes, oh, right.
Or pets or cats or
like,
whatever.
and then
Yeah.
and then they kind of encourage them onto the lap.
Yeah.
And then you have to kind of feel like you have to acknowledge it. So you have to say, "Hi, Minnie," or whatever the dog's name.
I
is.
didn't do that.
So hold on. So someone's dog came into the shop.
Yeah.
Why are you not cool
Because
with
it's just annoying. I just want to get down to business and talk about what we need to do. It's annoying. It stops the Zoom call. Everyone's focused on the dog. Oh, how cute is it? How old is it? I don't care.
But people are going to have bitches in the living room getting it on, and they're going to
They
have
leave it till
cats
6
in
in
the
the
kitchen. And
No, but it's just I
You're
never-
saying that it takes the attention
it
away
takes
from.
attention away from that, and I just feel like because obviously, look, if a person comes in, you could probably even get told off for that if it's like an important work meeting.
It's funny you say that. I've noticed that people are bringing like their babies into it as well. So then everyone goes, "Oh, give little Stephen a wave, everyone," because everyone talks funny as well. And everyone goes into baby voice. Give Stephen a little wave. If there had to be someone cute, oh, this has got to be it, you know. And it's like, oh my, you know. And then, don't be the kid who then just sits there and don't wave. You have to wave at Stephen, because little Stephen, who's like 7
I've
months
noticed
old.
Cage in a different light
Oh,
when
wow.
these things
Get
happen
going
because
all
he's
like-
well in there. He's asking questions like, "Oh, how old is it?" and stuff.
No, I
Is
don't.
it?
No, I don't. He's such a wind up. He's such a. He
He's
knows
fully
that.
involved. He's
No,
fully
no, no.
involved.
really
Yeah.
basic. How old is it? What does it do? What are we trying? What
Yeah.
have you got it? What,
Tell me how many months that your baby is, so then I can sit here and try and figure that out. Because
Yeah.
all I want is 1 year old.
Get
Not 37 months.
But Kedge would just be there being negative, like, what kind of world are you really raising him in, though? Do you make me think about it? Are you sure
Is
it's
he on
yours?
is he on the artificial hype? Yeah, you know, the AI. No. But I think I can feel Satch's frustration a little bit because I think that you shouldn't really entertain that. You got to keep your pets and your everything out of.
No, I think you're being so.
No, babies are all right because I get that. You know, that's part. You know, you'll be working from home for a reason. Maybe you're babysitting. That's all part of your life. That's fine.
For some
But
people,
the
their dog.
Billy,
No, they like their babies. That's for some people, particularly for English people. That's what that is. They're like their baby. They talk about their pets like their babies.
I get that, but is
it professional?
Yeah.
Is it unprofessional?
Yes.
No. It's just, look, you're working from home. Kutta comes in. I don't Monty, right?
Yeah, Monty on the lab. And he's like,
Gumbo, whatever it is.
Then he's breathing down the camera, slobber all over the place.
I would. That would make the conversation a little bit more interesting for me. I'd be like, oh,
well,
great.
no, but what's that saying? It does is because then, say if you were hosting the event, you'll be like, oh, how old Monty and all of that, and then Monty hasn't been too well. He's done his nosing or something, and then you've got to go to the vets.
He's done his nosing.
Yeah, he's got to go to the vets and all that, and then all of a sudden, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, you're bloody chatting about a dog.
Okay, so how about do people's other halves come in? Do you see that? Do you see that?
I've never seen that.
I have seen it, but they've just been in the background,
Right.
You know, just
Doing things,
yeah, doing things, and then they clear off.
Okay, so I don't really do Zoom calls. Maybe once, twice a year. Like it's just only to prepare for a filming or something like that. But so my wife's on calls all the time, video calls, right?
And she's WFH as well, quite a lot.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
She is.
So you're potentially the person that's around, like in
You're the annoying person.
But-
yeah.
well,
you're in the shop.
But I know etiquette that she's probably on a call.
Yeah.
And I don't. Firstly, I always assume that she probably is on a call.
Right.
So I'll come in, do a little thumbs up, thumbs down, and
Just
she
through
goes.
a little bit of the door that's ajar.
And if she's on a call, because the screen's got the back to me. So as you open the door, right? So I can kind of thumb like, can you talk? And she won't acknowledge me if she is in the middle of it. She'll just kind of look up and look away. Or,
So do you think, that's normal
or she'll
life?
go, yeah, what? You know, something like, yeah, what?
Yeah, what? You'd rather not be acknowledged.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm like, I was better off when you didn't say anything.
Yeah.
And then, and I'll go, you want some food? What's the food? Want some lunch?
Or is that the
You're just doing
Yeah,
the
but only
action.
when she's on the
Yeah.
call. And then she'll do a little, out of the shot of the camera, she'll do a little thumbs up, like, yeah, go make me food. And then after
Go and make me food.
I have to-
but how do you know what that involves? Like, how does that like? Cause
what she wants to eat?
Yeah,
no,
she might want
I know.
waffles.
It's always a wrap.
Standard,
Yeah,
right.
a wrap, maybe a few
Oh,
crisps
so
on the side.
she's simple.
But I honestly, I have to drop that plate of food off, like like you're sliding into a prison cell, where you just like slide it in out of shot. So I come round the side of the screen, put my arm around it, and go.
So your hand goes into the screen?
No, around the side of a screen.
Oh, so you're out of the shot the whole way, walking against the wall.
Yeah,
The
no,
side of the-
I've come to the back of the computer, so she can see me.
Oh, right.
Right,
And you're just sliding it in.
Slide my arm around the side
Right.
without coming into the camera shot.
That must make noise.
Well, yeah, she'll go, and then she'll go, thanks, Tom.
No,
and that's it. And then she'll carry on with the.
You just put it on mute though, innit?
Oh,
While
mute.
he's clanging around.
No, but yeah, I'm
Clanging
not,
around.
I'm not a clumsy
No,
waiter.
you're not.
I come
He's
in
been a
silver
clanger,
service.
definitely.
Yeah.
If Kedra's serving you.
This kind of clanging
Yeah, exactly. But also, I know. But when I'm every now and then on a call, or even from the podcast, I can hear her bang doors and go, I'm like, I tiptoe around.
Tommy, you don't do gum.
I do gum.
No, you don't.
That's not classified.
Yeah, you're right.
It's
In
not
her eyes,
classified.
I'm
That's
telling
not
you,
gum. Because you're having fun.
You joke about it, right? This is one of the conversations we have. I said, I don't think you respect my work.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I did that. No, because
He's gone
because-
there.
He's
gone there.
Because we're flexible in my work, and I can just stop whatever I'm doing and just
change
go pick
things
the kids
around.
up
Yeah,
and
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Flexible.
And then it doesn't
You're
feel like I'm
flexible.
actually having a job, but I'm accountable to me. So if
Right.
I don't do it, it just don't get done, whatever that thing might be that day. But I respect that. I was thinking of that song. What's that? K7. Remember? K7, Come Baby Come.
Yeah.
And he goes, I slam the door, boom, when I come into the bedroom.
Wham, bam.
Yeah, right. I don't. I come into the room like I'm
Ninja.
scared.
Little Billy.
Like I'm a thief.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know, tiptoeing around. But,
Next time, you should just go in and then just go and sit on a lap.
yeah. Funny enough, you
Like
say
a
that.
pet.
Once, about 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
I went and she went, and I put it down, and I didn't realize. I thought the camera was off for some reason, and then I saw the woman in the picture. She had a lovely bright coloured top on, and my wife goes, "Oh, sorry, this is my husband, Tommy. I went, oh, hello. I went, oh, and I quickly leant back and I went, oh, was that? And I looked at my wife like, is it all right to talk? And she goes, yeah. And she nodded like, you're here now.
You were given permission.
You've jumped up on the lap, Monty. You might as well finish off what you're going to say. Right?
He jumped up on the lap.
So I looked at this woman and I went, oh, I said, you've got a lovely little setup in your house. And she then my
Look
wife,
at Tommy now, just checking all
Right,
that.
but my wife
I can't believe you said that to her work colleague, Tommy.
Right, but she poked my leg. My wife was like, shut up. Like, you're not
shut
here to...
shut up.
But I'm not, what am I going to go, hello? Namaskar.
Hello,
and then
hello.
off I go, like a subservient husband.
You should have just... You should
I've
have
already
just
come with the
barked.
line. But she appreciated it, and I went, and she had a bright coloured top on, lovely bookcase. I said, "That's it."
Was she old?
Huh? She was older.
Yeah, that's why.
She was
That's
older.
why. See,
Yeah.
he knows what he's doing.
Right.
But then on the flip side, I was thinking about it, and I know this is something that Kedge does do on the call.
What's that?
He's always eating, but but Kedge is that
No
he
respect.
slides it in quickly.
Yeah.
Like it was just
What about
like
you?
You know what, Satch? Because it's that is.
I know it is, and I know,
It's
and I
my
know
time,
it.
and I
no,
can't.
but I know, and I know.
How does it
I
look?
know. No, look, I know he's hungry because the time we have our calls at work is the time
Kedge
he
has-
kind of needs a break because he would have worked for 3-4 hours and he just needs that time.
And also, that's my breakfast time. That's when I
It's
have
your breakfast time.
Yeah.
But the way he eats, he just slides in quickly. It's like croissant, and it's gone down. Like do you know?
It's
Like,
just a quick
it's not like you
Well,
pick it up and have a bite.
So, okay, do you lean out of shot from
No,
my
no,
camera?
no, he's in shot.
I'm
but
in
it's
shot.
It's just done very quickly, and
I-
I'm like, bro, you can slow down. It's cool. I'm not
But
gonna,
I would say, yeah,
I'm not gonna
he-
nick your
No, but
croissant
I
on the
do
Zoom.
feel. But I think it's not Zoom
Friendly.
Etiquette.
to eat in a meeting.
I agree. I think that's probably worse than having a dog on your lap.
But because I don't know about
Yeah,
that,
it is, yeah.
but
But you doing it quick makes it worse
does it?
because then now you're.
I'm glad I'm
admitting-
getting this feedback.
Now
because
you're
I never.
now you're admitting that is wrong, and I'm trying to do it on the sly, and I've quickly.
I'm
shoved
going to do it quickly.
Yeah.
So I know it's
So you're saying from tomorrow
Take
I'll
your
just
time.
bindas.
Take your time.
Take your time.
Open it. Open the wrapping. Everything.
But when I was sometimes
thing.
working from home, I don't want to show them that I'm eating
Gatia
chakri,
and
gatia, and papra and all of that.
eating.
Eating, because I had to get ready for the rest of the
Eating.
Eating. I'm eating the food.
No, but do you know what I mean? I can't always give that away. I'm a bit like because
Bit of puri and sake
No,
and
because
stuff.
one of them asked me, "Goes, Kedge, what are you eating there?" I said, "Oh, a bit of toast." He wasn't. He was gatia, but
It wasn't toast.
he ain't seen it.
I know it ain't toast. I've seen what you're eating. It ain't
No.
toast.
But-
when he's at home, it's quite different. I know what he's
But
eating.
it's the fact you do it quickly. That's why.
yeah, just don't do it. I
Like
think
no
you
one,
should
like
just.
no one notices.
Yeah,
Like,
just
don't-
everyone notice,
So,
but just
no,
do it normally.
But I think the whole operation of opening your mouth and putting something in,
Yeah.
I think is rude.
Yeah, I
on
agree.
a Zoom.
Then why are you doing it then?
Because he
I'm
can't wait. He's
starving.
hungry.
I can't wait. And then I
So
don't like.
do it
I don't like
slowly.
cold
Enjoy
toast.
it.
I would love to see the Zoom and to see you bend over, like go under the table and come up.
I thought about doing that a couple of times, and then I thought that's really weird as well.
weird, yeah.
That's really weird as well. So, oh my god,
It's fine. It's
I need-
fine.
What
Yeah, no,
I
I-
ideally need is that there's a robot version of Kedge because they are talking about that. You can get a
Robot Kedge.
robot
What does
version
it
of
do?
Kedge that basically just sits there while I'm actually eating
And
But
does
I'm-
what you need to say and stuff.
Yeah, and it says what I need to do because you can program that, and the way that Chat GPT 4 is now going, and all the advancements that have been going, which it's gone absolutely.
Chat GPT, man.
No, but you know what? It's funny because the people who are the non-believers are now coming to me, even at work, and going, Kedge, you're right. Because they're seeing things in different fields. Like there was one guy who went to a radio conference, and he's like one of the big guys who basically, works in radio and sorts out music, and he's focused a lot on the music side of things. And they're always looking at like doing experiment tests to see what music is liked by the listeners, which ones perform better, and there is a whole sort of science behind that as well.
Yeah, right.
And he went to a conference in Amsterdam, and he came back, and the first thing he did is run up to me and he goes, "Ked, you know what this Chat GPT book was that you're talking about, and everyone thinks that you're a bit of a plonker."
Yeah.
He goes, "They showed us some stuff." He goes, "Kids, they did a three-way radio show."
Oh, I didn't even say that.
Three-way radio
what
show
goes on at these
with all the
conferences?
bands, with all the bands. And he goes, you couldn't tell the difference. You couldn't tell that they delivered your breakfast show with the bands. But what they can do as well is that because they know Satch likes, let's just say, Snoop Dogg, when they introduce the Snoop Dogg track, they will sell it differently for Satch. Because they know that he's going to connect to it in a different way. And they will know all that information.
The links, they change.
So the links change and everything. You're like, my God.
So rather than say here's a banger from Snoop Dogg, you might go here's the man that gave us that 1987 album that sold this many. Go, because Satch will want to hear the stats for example. 'Cause he's a
Exactly.
bad
Or,
fan.
or because it's going out of stats, you'll be like, oh, and also he did that Bollywood song with blah, 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 as Sing is King.
Yeah.
So
I want to know about
it's
that.
working towards the listener that much.
Yeah.
Because it gets to know. And you
So
just
if it
think-
was you, it'd go, hey, Kedge, here's Snoop Dogg with his bow wow wow yippee-o yippee-a, which is very different from Dolly Parton.
That's correct.
Because it knows that.
I wouldn't know Dolly Parton. Yeah.
But you're down with that.
Exactly.
Yeah. He doesn't work 9 to 5.
No.
Like your favourite artist.
Yeah.
He sleeps from 9 to 5.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. But Michael Jackson had 9 to 5 in his lyrics for Off the Wall. And so, So, because you don't want to work like 9 to 5 when you work your 9 to 5.
Look, he's proud of the fact he threw that little stat.
No, because that's what the AI can't do yet, because it's not ready for that yet. But I did send you a little video today.
Yes, you did.
Yes.
And I just wanted to see your reaction, and I thought I'd just leave it there. Satch, do you want to describe it?
Yeah,
for
so
everybody?
basically the video was of AI.
like
making-
a robot. It was a robot.
It was a robot singing in the style of Kanye West over different songs. So there's like a Drake track, there was a Dr. Dre track, there's an Ice Cube track, there was...
Not just, sorry, if I can add, not just in the style of, like, it was
Yeah.
mimicking his voice.
Yeah, so
it's
it was-
Kanye's
yeah, so
voice
it's
singing
Kanye's
songs
voice.
that Kanye hasn't sung.
singing, so it's like basically Kanye West singing Still Dre, who
Correct.
we know it was Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Like, he's not on the track or nothing.
No.
And I heard it and I was like, okay, I can tell that it's not Kanye West, but for the normal person that's listening would be like, I've not heard this version. Like,
That-
where's
No,
Kanye
that's
come,
me.
come from?
That's me, because I don't know the music as well as you do.
Yeah.
Of those, and I was like, oh.
I could definitely hear it. I think they did a great job. It's like
It was very good,
So
but
AI Kanye.
but there was still a
amazing.
little bit. There was a little bit. I mean, maybe it's just because it's me.
Yeah. And you have a
You
musical
listen to
ear.
certain tones that we don't do.
Yeah. Like it went in the right key and stuff, and I was like, I'm not sure, but it was very good.
Yeah, it was very. And
It was very good.
This is still so early days, so you wait till they kind
Well,
of get
the
that
fact that
vocal
they're
laid
already
up.
there, and then there was the other video I sent you of that robot actually speaking,
That
Right.
was weird. That reminded me of iRobot, the film.
and that kind of you said that kind of you were a bit uncomfortable by that.
It was a bit uncomfortable because I was like, where do you draw the line with robots in the sense of what you can say and can't say to them?
Because this one was talking absolutely fine.
yeah.
You could
So,
talk.
so it's like a head on a robot neck. You can tell.
Well, it's got the upper body.
Yeah, it's got
basically.
the upper body
Right?
and the face.
And there's a guy who's interviewing it behind the camera, and he's basically saying like, what's your
happiest
moment? And she goes, it's she.
It's a
wasn't it?
she. It was she.
Right, and she goes, when I was brought to life, kind of thing. It's amazing to interact with humans. I'm so excited about humans. And then he goes, what's your saddest day? Was realizing that I'm not human and I won't experience the full emotions of life like you guys do. But
Freaky.
I'm very excited. But actually, while she was saying all that, I'm going, yeah, but this has been programmed.
No.
Yeah,
That's what you have to
listen-
understand about that. That wasn't programmed.
Of course it is. It's been created. It's like
No. That's what it's doing is it's scraping everything around the world, and because it's using this new technology, the GPT-4, which is basically scraping 100 times more information, and it's just basically trying because it's the difference here is that it's now generative AI. So it's creating, and that was where we were stuck. It was before, it was not generative. Now it's generative and it's creating. So that's where those realms is where we're at.
I find
and
it
that's
weird.
why Elon Musk is now.
He said something quite controversial, wasn't it, last week?
Well, the thing that they said is that he goes, we need to stop the advancement of
Yeah.
AI for the next 6 months
Yeah.
because this is going to ruin humanity.
we've got to work out what it is.
Yeah. So because I reckon they've seen something. There's either that or it's just Elon Musk because he hasn't got any horses in this race because he's putting his horses everywhere else, and because Microsoft and everybody else have got many a horse.
Oh, this is bad.
Yeah, because obviously
No,
he's
but
not going to be the
but
king.
I
So you've got to look at it from there as well.
Yeah, political.
but I think forget Elon Musk. Me just looking at it from what it's doing and how it's affecting people. I think we need to stop it.
Yeah. I think Elon Musk should get a robot done, but have it so it just sees the world through his eyes. And then it'll be Dornen.
Hey, boom, boom.
I was building up to
That was good.
Hot daddy,
You could tell
Muska,
his lips were
Dornen.
moving like before that
Yeah.
because he was practicing,
I
he was
was-
rehearsing that. That was brilliant.
Sorry.
Scripted much?
Exactly. No, on the spot.
We never script anything on the
No,
podcast.
No, but that was well done.
That was
Thank you very much.
It was all right.
They're the Dornen. But you're right. I'm quite excited about how this is all going to unfold.
I'm worried.
I know we take the mick out of you, Ked, because you love tech and you love all this stuff. But this is This is apparently
This
is
clip
big.
that I sent
I
you
can't even get my head around what all the impacts
reminded
are.
me of Westworld, and actually, so the Westworld people said that, you know what, people will be looking back at the Westworld series as a little sort of documentary of how the world has gone.
Right. Well, actually, this was on another podcast. I think it was on Joe Rogan's, and they were talking about how TV and film is often at the forefront of technology because they got all that money to invest in it, and they got the ideas. So these are philosophers, these are thinkers, these are society people. It's actually the technology is one part of it, but it's getting it into life.
Action, yeah.
One thing that made me think a lot over the weekend, which I heard, was that this guy who's very much into machine learning and AI and all of that, and he's quite deep into the game. He said, how stupid are we as humans that we send a spaceship into space and we've got a human trying to control it? He goes, this robots and technology is so far ahead. The guy who's controlling it, the human, he goes, he's actually just going for a ride. He goes, because we don't need a human to fly this thing. He goes, it's the biggest pile of rubbish that we're doing at the moment, that we need a human to fly a spaceship.
Yeah.
And that makes you realise.
Makes sense, yeah.
Isn't it?
Makes sense,
it makes
makes
you
sense.
realise, actually, it is all a bit silly that. Because
Thank you, Kedge, for being our resident tech head.
Resident tech expert in the corner. Do you know what I mean?
Tech head.
Tech head.
Tech head.
He's a proper tech head.
He's a tech head.
He's a tech. In
Oh,
the
I
words
like
of
that.
Cheppa DG.
We are not a bunch of tech heads.
No, he's just him.
Just
Solo.
Singular. Proper tech
There's
head.
only one tech head.
Tech hedge.
Tech hedge.
No, it's a tech head.
This is getting better and better.
Yeah.
I love it.
He loves it. He enjoys it.
Right, so then on to things we've learned. I mean, that was a lot of things that we've learned, but
How
Like
long
I
was
first?
that went really quick, that podcast.
Yeah, we're there.
Where the things were, I got a couple of things. I don't know
I've
if
got
I'm going to
some
pick.
brilliant things. But I might
I've got two as well, you know.
Okay. Well, no, I'm going to go with
Should
one.
we do Michael Dublé? Should we do a little Dublé?
No, I don't think we should go double
Okay.
yet.
He's only got one.
No, I've got two, but no. But
Come on,
I
let's
just,
do a double. I've
Come
got
on,
my
come on.
one's a little. The second one's a little one.
All right. Well, by the time we get to me, I'll decide if it needs a double.
Okay,
or
so
not.
I'm gonna start with my little one then.
Go on, as you do.
He
He says that to all the girls. Right, go on.
It is, and it's about Sonu Nigam because I said this to
Oh,
Tommy
it's a
during the concert, and I think it kind of blew his mind a bit. He was like, "No way!
Go on.
Did you know Sonu Nigam
Yeah.
has done a track with
Yes.
Mr. Vegas?"
Oh no.
Call him Mr. Vegas. That one, call him.
No, Mr. Vegas.
The ragga.
Heads high.
Heads up.
Killing with the nose.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's done it. Sonu Nigam and him.
Sonu Nigam's done
What's
a track.
the
Well,
with
I know he's done some random collabs.
He's done a track with Mr. Vegas. I've got it somewhere. I'll find it and play it to
Is
you.
it good?
It's different.
Does he sing in Hindi?
He's singing in like English and Hindi.
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
years ago, and I remember getting
'Cause
it.
he
I getting
didn't-
it on-
didn't he
I
do
got
it-
it on a random promo CD ages
Did
ago,
he,
and I was like,
did he not do a collab with Jackson's brother as well, innit? Do you remember?
I think so. Yeah,
when
yeah.
Michael Jackson passed away.
Passed away.
Yeah, he did.
That was a bit.
Who would have approached who? Him or Mr. Vega?
Well, the
Vegas,
story
Vegas.
was, and I remember reading about this, was he goes, "Oh, I just came across this artist, and someone sent me their song, and said, can you drop a few little bars on this?"
Hindi lyrics on it.
But he's singing
Oh,
like
who
Sonu sang on the. It's called Galis, the song.
Gal is.
Galis,
Like the
yeah.
girls.
Is Sonu Nigam doing some like, part
Yeah, so
rolling?
it's a proper reggae, proper dancehall track.
You sure it's not gullies?
No, Galis. It's called Galis.
Many
It's,
Galis, man.
it's quite a popular Mr. Vegas track, but there's a remix,
Does
official
it, will
remix.
it, okay.
With Sonu
Would
Nigam.
it make me dance?
No.
Oh.
Oh, I don't know.
This is
I know
making me-
the,
this is
the
making me-
original is a big tune.
So it's not an original kind of.
No, but
composition.
it's like imagine if they had it's like the B side and he's done a remix. It's an official track. But it's just mind blown, isn't it? Sonu
That
Nigam,
is mind-blowing.
Where did that come from?
Okay, fine.
But the thing I did
We'll give you that
learn-
little one. We'll give you that little
official-
poke.
Well, the official one thing that I learned was, so what's the one thing that your folks or anyone older, like your parents or whoever, would say you should be eating when you're revising? What's the one food that you
Badam.
should be eating? Badam.
Yeah.
Why?
Because apparently it increases your brain capacity and you'll be able to remember more, is what we were always told.
It makes you sort of retain,
Yeah,
things
information.
while you're eating it.
That's
I
false.
can tell you today,
Yeah.
you can swap badam.
For?
Chocolate does the same thing.
Don't lie.
Why? So when you're why? How?
Because it's the same science of when you're. It's
yeah, but one's
absorbing.
good for you, one's not. One
No.
will give you a sugar high, and then you'll get a crash after.
It doesn't matter. You want to absorb something and learn it and
So
know
chocolate
how
has the
to-
same chemical
chocolate
properties as
as
badam.
Badam.
Wow.
For learning stuff.
There we go.
Okay.
Fact. Stick a Toblerone in me.
There's all these students kind of...
Where?
No, like in my mouth.
We have done. We've lost Toblerones.
What a waste.
Big bar as well. Yeah, the
it's
big one.
really hard
Okay.
to fit them in your suitcase sometimes at Heathrow Airport. We're like, Kedge, come here. What's that on the floor?
That's Toblerone gone.
My one was really... I was walking down the street and I saw a skip in someone's front garden.
Oh, yeah. Good old skip in there.
Yeah. I thought, why do they call it a skip?
Oh, that's a good one.
Why do they call it a skip? What are you
Skip.
skipping?
Why is it a skip?
Yeah.
Skip is it's probably short for like skip yard. Skip.
Stop! Don't you have to repeat the same word again and again? Skippy the bush kangaroo. No, right. So I was like,
Is it what do you call it? Like a what's that word? Is it
Can you
Monica?
just put...
like a sorting K
oh, you mean like an acronym?
Acronym is
No,
the
it's
word.
not. No.
in the pile.
The origins of the rubbish
Sorting kachra in pile.
sorting.
Kachra
Yeah.
in pile.
No, close. Yeah, could be. In
No.
in pile.
In pile.
Yeah. What?
Into piles.
Into piles.
Into piles.
Who's got piles?
Sorting kachra into piles.
Sort-
Of course, that's it.
No, but it's sorting crap into piles.
Or that.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
a
that-
K.
yeah.
But the origins is actually from a Norse word.
Okay.
Right? Called the skepper basket. So actually, it's a word. This is often used in Australia, New Zealand, and the UK. It comes from the word skep, used to refer to a basket. So it comes from
Skepta.
Skepper. But it's basically how
Skepper.
a Desi would say, like, a skepper, like a skepper.
Skeppe medalado, yeah.
SKEP is a Norse word that means basket, and it comes from that.
And it's a
That's
big
why it's
basket.
because I thought we're not skipping anything. So there you go. It's not a skip. You can actually call it a skep.
You should drop that one to Skepta.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
he's a bit of a basket.
And say you're
You're a basket.
You're a basket.
And
You might wanna
your-
run.
And your tunes are rubbish. Is that what you're saying?
No, his tunes are lovely.
There you go. So
Love Skippy.
Gonna get me beaten up. Okay, what you got?
So my one, and I only discovered this a couple of days ago, and I felt like such a wally that I have never even questioned this all my life, and we are now increasing the human population, and I bet you the majority.
You?
No, not me, but as a whole. And we are not passing this information down, and yet we are taking it for granted. Because that's what we look for. When we are busting for the loo and you're in a shopping centre,
Yeah.
you're in wherever you are, in a museum, wherever, you're looking for that toilet sign. Normally, which is what? What is the universal
Man or
toilet?
woman?
Man or woman, yeah.
But the letters, what letters would be used?
WC.
Sometimes- Exactly. And we all know, like I'm showing you here, that is the universal sign
Yeah.
for a toilet. You're looking for that WC. Why is it WC?
I know what it stands for.
I know. Yeah, I know what it stands for.
What?
Water closet.
Oh.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
You never knew that. Well,
Do
that's
you know why it's a water closet?
well.
I didn't even know it was a water closet.
I knew it was water closet.
You never thought WC? Were you?
No.
I suppose I do little bits in property, so I think you've just read it or seen it over the years, maybe. But I also think most people know it's water closet. But the why?
But
is
you know
it,
why is it called?
I don't know why.
water closet? Okay, let's put it. It's going to be old school, isn't it? So maybe
It's an old school thing.
Got it right. So go on.
So basically, according to the plumbing website, and this is Plum World that everyone goes on to, it was
That's where you
first
belong.
used. Well, I feel like it now. It was first used in England in 1870, and it was officially known as the wash-down closet because, and then it obviously became water closet because basically they wanted to be a little bit polite about when they say they're going to the toilet. So therefore, it was used in this manner. So it was known as, they were going to the wash-down closet. And then that's why it's since then, it's just been known as
It's a bit like when
WC.
people say the restroom. I'm going to
Exactly.
going to go to the ladies' room. I'm going to go pamper my nose. It's
Yes.
like a politer way of saying it.
Right. And so basically, this was it. And then and this is how it sort of came into existence, the WC. But actually, no one's going to know that. And also, we're in now 2023. Why don't we just call it the T? Just it's the toilet. It's the toilet.
Oh, even dirty. Don't be, seriously, I thought you meant like, you don't have to be polite. I'm going for a tea.
I'm going for a tea.
I'm going to...
P and a T.
Yeah. I'm going to... Yeah.
MT.
The good thing about P is it goes all the way. So actually, those letters apply to all of them because it's
Yeah.
P for pashab,
Yeah.
and
P.
piss,
Yeah.
piss,
Yeah.
and then T for tatty or toilet.
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 So you're all right.
No, English people don't say I'm going for
I'm
a toilet.
going for a toilet.
No, they don't. That's like a desi thing to say. Because when
I'm
I was
going
little,
for a toilet.
when I was little, I used to say, I need to go for a toilet.
Yeah.
Because the toilet was the actual thing.
Yeah.
But it's not.
No.
The actual product.
Yeah, the actual product, but it's not. We all did think that when we were little.
I'm gonna go do a toilet.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna go do
I
a
said that.
toilet.
Oh, mummy, I need to go and do a toilet.
I'm gonna, yeah.
Wow, okay.
But
You gotta lay a toilet.
in my wife's family,
Drop a toilet.
my wife's family in Canada, because in Canada they call it the washroom.
Right, yeah,
Yeah.
in the
Because
washroom, yeah.
But because they're all from India, Punjab, like, they go about washroom, washroom.
Washroom.
Yeah, so that's quite common.
Yeah.
Bosh, gonna
Wash
bosh
it
what
out.
out. And that sounds like a quick one. What you know, quick
Quick bosh.
bosh room.
Bosh.
Bosh, bish,
Bish
bash,
bash.
bosh.
Exactly.
Weird, mate.
Don't
Weird.
forget to wash after
Weird.
you bosh. Thank you. We're now okay. Let's indulge. Let's share the dilemma of food.
No. Let's now because obviously the listeners are going. Oh look, they're done.
They're done.
And they're excited.
Yeah, we're gonna
So
go-
now we have to pretend that we're not going to have any fun.
Oh
now.
yeah.
So,
No.
Should we pretend the listeners are
I've got to
wise?
spend the
yeah.
evening. I've got to spend the evening with Cage.
we're
so
gonna
that's
just
the end of the podcast, guys.
It's going to probably take about an hour to wrap the wires up and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Thanks for coming. I know you guys have been coming from far, Satch.
no,
you
it's
know.
a
No, I've got to listen to Tommy in the
nice.
car on the way home.
Yeah, it's not going to be. You know,
Probably be quite a lot of traffic as well.
you might be able to like listen to the footy if you want to in the car.
yeah,
on the
probably
radio.
put the radio on and then.
I don't even think his radio works. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
No,
I'm not really into football.
no,
And
me neither.
I'm not even into having fun. I'm happy just to. In fact, we might put on some religious music, Satch, and just
Yeah.
chill out and sort of say our
Hey,
prayers. And
you know what? Actually, I'm feeling a bit tired, so I might have an early
No.
night. I might have an early night, guys.
finish this crisp and that's it.
Yeah.
I'm knocking the head.
But don't finish it. It's fine. I'll just chuck them away.
I know what. I'd rather be at home with my wife and kids.
Okay. We're not gonna have fun. We're not gonna have fun.
I'm only kidding. I love it.
You know what?
I love 'em.
This week only have fun.
Yeah, exactly. Bindas, as you would say.
Yeah.
So
Oh, and have a good Easter.
And have a
what?
good
It's
Easter, yeah.
So
It's
the
an
day this
FTW.
coming out is Friday. It's going to be a Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Even though it's a Thursday.
what do you
Oh,
mean?
it feels like a Friday
yeah,
because it's
end of the week.
FDW
And next week's an FDW.
next week as
And
well.
then the coronation isn't far away.
Yeah, coronation's
Yeah,
there.
I swear there's 3 bank holidays.
Too many holidays.
It's all happening, man. I can't wait.
Love it. Okay, enjoy it, lap it up, and until next week.
Are we going to be on regular turf next week? Because this is
I
it's
think we're
just
back onto the
throwing me
home
off.
turf. We did an away match. Now we'll go back to the home.
Do you want to come
home leg.
south?
Should we go around the? Oh,
No.
that's-
Why are you making it like we're gonna have fun?
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. What's in South London?
Bravo, it's treks, mate.
It's quite far, but let me just work it out with the kids here. I'm just going to make my wife's lunch.
Okay, cool.
And then once I'm clear on those duties,
Alright, yeah, you
perhaps
get
I
back
can.
to me.
But I've got responsibilities, Satch.
You do
know,
that.
Yeah.
This thing, it's not a high priority.
It's not jolly.
Exactly. God, I don't.
Bye.
This is work. Right. Okay. Until next week.
Bye.
Laters.
Laters.